this, as my son would call, is sick. You know, it looks like I probably spent a lot of money on this. Oh, by the way, sick is a good thing. It's like, you know, a term that it's awesome. That's what they're using today. I love this pendant. And you know what? I made it myself. Well, I didn't like forge the metal or anything like that, because you can buy empty pendants that look just like this that are begging to be decorated, and that's exactly what I did. It's kind of a takeoff on some of these pendants that I made earlier, and I don't know if you've seen them or not, but they are featured in the Super Simple Fashion Crafting video, and you can download this video right off my website. Download it right onto your computer, and I have so many awesome fashion crafting projects on there for you that are all super simple, by the way. But yeah, I actually made these in that video, and I love them. But you know, turquoise is one of the hottest trends. The color turquoise, the actual turquoise, it's a really hot trend right now. So I decided to fill this pendant with turquoise. So here's what I did. Buy these little bags of turquoise. They're little tiny pieces, already cut, polished up. They are just perfect for this project. And here's what I did. I put them in a meat tray, a clean meat tray, by the way. This is just perfect for this project. Just go to the butcher and say, can I have a couple of meat trays? And they'll give them to you. Okay, so I laid out all of the pieces of turquoise on the meat tray, and because there are some tiny little nooks and crannies in here, I'm going to take my tweezers and just kind of pull out the smaller pieces. Like, well, right now I can use my fingernails because they are tools, you know. Pull all these out and just kind of, you know, I like to just like lay them in there and see if see if they're going to work. And if they don't work, then, you know, nothing's stuck. But nothing has to be flat. Look at this. This is coming together nice. Nothing has to be flat. And don't worry about any of these little tiny empty corners, because you can always break up the turquoise with a hammer. I haven't tried that yet. If I need to, we'll do that. Okay, so here we go. Now, how does the turquoise stay inside? Well, I'm using this product right here. It's called Glossy Accents. And basically, it is like a clear acrylic. It's not really an adhesive. It's just liquidy, and it's, you know, clear, and when it dries, it's stuck. It basically looks like this. It gives your product a surface that is clear but durable. And we're not really going to see the product because it's going to be underneath all the turquoise, and it's going to be basically holding the turquoise in place. So I'm just going to start with an edge down here at the bottom and just fill it up. See how thick it is? So if you get a piece of the turquoise and it covers the turquoise, don't worry about it, because it's going to dry clear. And I'm just going to drop my pieces in there using a pair of tweezers. And you don't have to use tweezers. You can use whatever works for you. And I'm going to drop these all in. And some are bigger than others, like I said. Oh, see, this is even actually looking better than when I was practicing. So again, don't mind, don't worry, don't stress if you get some of the turquoise gets covered up by the glossy accents. I'm just going to use my fingers to kind of pound it in there, just like that. Oops, came out. Okay. All right, so basically you really get the idea. So you fill the whole thing up and let it dry flat. And it'll dry within a couple of hours, and you're good to go. And you will end up with a pendant that looks just like this. And keep in mind, you can fill it up with anything. It doesn't have to be turquoise. It could be any kind of bead, anything that you have that you think, you know what, I want to show it off. So there you go. You want some information, I'll tell you exactly how to get these. Oh, and there's a special code. You want to use TO 2010 when you link to this company for these, and they will not charge you for shipping. That's my little hookup.